Tim, will you stand up and do the weather, or what would you like to do?
When does the weather need to...
It happens kind of pretty early on. We're going to go live, everybody, right now.
Ah, okay.
Because we don't want to track into the news.
One more minute. We have one viewer.
Ah! Morning, whoever you are, good morning. When are you taking over?
You just talk.
So we're going to do an intro.
Yeah.
We're going to just do a quick... You want to do the weather, Tim?
I can. I'm a little nervous now, but no, it'll be good. So all I do is the high of 17, the low of 11. Today we might have clouds to start with.
I'll sit here and I'll just give you the microphone. Okay, everybody, we are about, I reckon, 20 seconds away.
Sweet.
I'll call you in to do the weather.
Okay, cool.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to the Joy Temple program on Hut Radio 88.3 FM. My name is Janie, and it's looking like a beautiful day outside. And I'll let you know there's a lot happening in the studio this morning.
It's very hot in here, Jan.
It is very hot in here. The voice from the side there is one of my guests, Scarlett. And,
Hi.
Scarlett and Angela and Tim are joining me this morning in the studio. And I just don't think I'm going to be in charge today. Is that correct, Scarlett?
Oh yes, I'm taking over today, Jan. It's a studio takeover.
Ooh! Okay, everybody. The studio has been taken over by Scarlett Beeson, author of My Ghost at the Bottom of the World. I will be pressing the buttons, but that's about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something up front. This is the news. This is the very important news of the day, the 10 a.m. news. We're not doing that. We're having a live tarot card reading instead from Angela at 10 o'clock.
What else is
But we
coming
will
up?
be doing the weather. I'm going to interview Jan at 9:30. I want to know why the show is called The Joy Temple and what brings you joy. And Jan has a song that's dear to her that she would like to play you.
Beautiful.
At 10 o'clock, so I have the live tarot card reading.
Thank you.
From Angela.
Hello.
And then Tim from the Crystal Haven. We're all from the Crystal Haven. Angela is our tarot psychic card reader. Tim is my colleague from the Crystal Haven. I work at the Crystal Haven. And we're doing a studio takeover. And I think we should get into it.
I think we should. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you everyone for listening in today. I just feel it's always a great privilege to have this beautiful radio station here and be part of the community on Heart Radio. We stream live on iHeartRadio, and today we will be also on Facebook Live on the Joy Temple. So we're adding a new dimension today because that's what the lady in charge wanted, and that's what we're going to do. So, over to you, Scarlett.
First of all, we'd all like to thank you from the Crystal Haven for having us on your show.
Aw.
And we've got you some tarot cards, messages from the angels. Because you've got angels around you, Jan. There's beautiful angels around you. And if you pick a card, you'll get a lovely message from your angels. It's a present from us. We all chose it. Because I thought you had your eye on another pack. And you were going to buy it the other day. And then you decided not to. And I had that in my head. And then Angela said you might like that one better.
That is really
Messages
beautiful.
from the angels.
And that's really interesting, Scarlett, because I had another lady on my show a while back, and before she left the show, I'll tell you what she did. She started burping, and she's a psychic, and she started burping, and then she said to me, "You have a beautiful big angel sitting beside you," and she said, "I think it's like your grandmother."
Wow.
And then she said, I've got goosebumps. And she said to me, not only that, there is beautiful angels all around you. And she said, they're telling you just to keep doing what you're doing because you're just making a beautiful impact on the world. So,
You are. You're a
so
beautiful
thank you
soul,
for these
Jan.
beautiful cards. Messages from the angels. Oh, I love it. Right, Scarlett.
So, I think we should kick this show off with the weather.
With the weather.
With
We
the
need
weather.
We
Okay,
need
Tim.
to do the weather because it's beautiful outside, and I think we've got a special guest to do the weather today.
Tim from the Crystal Haven. This is Tim.
Okay, Tim.
Hello.
Tim's going to do the weather.
Yes, a beautiful day today. You can expect clouds to start and becoming mainly fine with a few showers developing late afternoon, possibly heavy, and northerlies developing this morning. You can expect 17 of high degrees and 11 of lows. Then 12:06 feels like 12 degrees. With clothing, feel free to wear 3 layers.
Just wear clothing.
Just wear clothing.
And what's happening tomorrow too?
And tomorrow, the 6th of October, you have highs of 15 degrees and lows of 12. Overnight, you can expect showers, including the morning, afternoon, and evenings. The rain becomes persistent in the evenings, strong northerlies, and easing for a time this afternoon and evening.
There we go.
Well, thank you, Tim, for the weather, and I can give you the weather for the next 20 years. All you Wellingtonians, it's gonna be windy, and in the winter, it's gonna be cold and windy. There you go. Okay, I think we should start with some hut music.
Okay.
I'm from the hut.
Music.
Well, so I'm a hut chick. I was born here in the hut, and I was brought up in Petone. Angela's a hut chick.
Indeed.
She's in the hut.
Hello.
Tim's a hut guy. He's from Stokes, Vegas.
I guess I'm a hut girl now.
You're a hut girl now because I know where you live. So you're a hut girl. And what hut music is? John Stevens was born in 1963, same year as me, and he had a #1 hit, and he was from Upper Hutt. So here we go, guys. We're going to start you off with some hut music.
What's the song?
Montego Bay.
Okay, let's hit it.
Hit it. I mean, we're not loud, Jan.
Oh, we can't have it.
Oh, we can't?
We can have it a little bit loud.
Oh, we can't?
Is this our dancing song?
Yeah, it's that dancing song. We're going to start with some dancing, guys.
We've got 4 viewers.
Welcome back back to the Joy Temple. This is Heart Radio. My name is Jenny. The studio has been taken over today by Scarlett Geeson, Angela and Tim. Over to you,
Now,
Scarlett.
Jenny, now we just played some hut music. I'm going to tell you what used to happen in the hut, Jan.
Uh-huh.
So, back in my day, Thursday night was the biggest night of your life in your hut shack, because it's the night you got your best jeans on and you tucked them into your white boots, and then you went late night shopping in High Street, and it was late night shopping, and you walked up and down High Street like
Like you're in the
I
Studio
don't know,
54.
like you were in the hut, and you couldn't afford to buy anything when you were a teenager, but you just used to walk up and down High Street and look important. So that's what used to
Was
happen
this
in the
with your,
hut.
with your girlfriends or with your parents?
Well, sometime with my boyfriend.
Oh.
And one of my boyfriends, he's in the second book here, and I'm going to tell you this story. So, back in my day, the Holdens, they had these bench seats, and you didn't have to wear seatbelts. There was no health and safety.
This is last century.
Yeah, last century, yeah. And had these bench seats, so you didn't have to sit by the window. You could sit by your boyfriend and hold his hand while he did the gears, and you say, "Oh, hi, honey. Would you like me to help you with those gears?" And he'd say, "Which one?"
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, so we're in the Hold'em, and then I learned a lot about Hold'ems, because one day I got home really late, because on the way back my boyfriend was dropping me home, and the diff broke. I didn't know what a diff was, but I knew it must have been something pretty major, because the Holden wasn't going to go anymore. So I'm standing there on the side of the road, and then no cell phones, Jan. If your diff breaks, you're stranded.
Yeah.
So, standing on the side of the road with the Holden that doesn't go again, and your boyfriend. Oh, so he had to find a phone box to get someone to call someone to come and save us and tow the Holden. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
So that's what happened in the hut.
That's what used to happen in the hut.
Life in the hut.
Hey, luckily though, Jan, there was no social media in those days, because
Oh.
someone would take a video and go, "Oh, look at these idiots cruising up and down High Street for the last 10 times."
I know. How different is it, right? We didn't have social media, because like I'm 58, just turned 58 now. So yeah, last century was very different. And I'm so grateful that none of those things
Oh, I
were
know.
captured
I
on
know.
social media
I'm glad there's
for
a lot-
anyone to
Yeah.
ever see again.
Yeah, because even Tim and I, we make a lot of videos for the Crystal Haven shop, and a lot we make doesn't even make it on air because we're too crazy. We make some really crazy videos, and then when we look at them, we think we better be careful, because there is a condition out there called the SHF. You know what that is?
No.
The serious sense of humour failure. Yeah. Yeah, so those people, you've got to be really, really, really careful of those people. So you look at them, you look at these videos and think, was it going to upset anyone? Yeah, probably.
That's a really interesting kind of topic of conversation, Scarlett, because we need humour brings us to life, right? Laughing brings us to life, and this show, The Joy Temple, is all about doing joyful things and sharing joyful things. And one thing to be able to laugh at yourself, I think, is really really important, because that's a level of freedom that we need in our life.
Yeah.
And we don't
Well, this
need
book
to take
here,
ourselves seriously.
My Ghost at the Bottom of the World, The Journey Begins, is guaranteed to make you laugh. Money back guarantee. If it doesn't make me laugh, you can come to the Crystal Haven and ask for your money back.
How far into the book do you have to be? Like, sometimes you go to a restaurant and you get a meal and you start eating and it's like, oh, it's not so good. Like, when is the point that they can bring the book back? Never.
Well, if they haven't laughed, if they haven't laughed at least once, they'll get their money back.
Because, like, Shakti, my husband and I, we were at this restaurant the other night. We were out having drinks and we bought some snacks and they were so salty. it was just awful. So we're eating it and we're like, ew, it's like salty, salty, salty. And it's
Yeah.
like, what point do we say to these people, it's not good?
I know.
But we kept eating them,
I know, 'cause you
hoping
never
that
want to
they
offend
get
anyone
better.
at restaurants. We all know what happens in the back room if you do.
Well, yeah. So they offered us more food. We told them it was too salty. They offered us more food. We said no, thank you. But they did give us a $25 voucher.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone's trying.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to give a big shout out to Vinyl in Courtney Place because that's a place that Shakti and I used to always hang out in when we lived in the city, and
Yeah.
they're fantastic and they really looked after us that night.
Anyway.
Even though we were assaulted with the salt, it was still really fabulous. Angela, would you like to jump on the mic and say hello?
But Angela's got
Everybody?
some cards out there for
Oh,
you, Jan.
just
We'll
for
do a
you,
quick
Jan.
one for
Okay.
you,
Is that
Jan.
right?
What's
Let's
happening?
get
Hello,
An-
can you hear me? Can
Let's
you
get
sit right?
Angela's mic on. Mic 3 is on for you. Just come in a bit closer so that we can.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Is that okay, Scarlett?
Oh,
lovely.
no.
Thank
Now
you.
Angela's taken over the studio.
Completely not as good as Scarlett, but I do try. Just for you today, Jan, because
Yes.
you so kindly had us all on. When you said we handed the cards to you, this is what I got straight away. I just pulled some as the two of you and Scarlett, were talking so lovely and beautifully. Support, spiritual support. Your grandmother is very strong around you.
Oh,
And
it was her
it's-
birthday yesterday.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
there you go. There we go. Okay, and as I entered the room, it's just full of love, love, love. It radiates from Scarlett, from Jan, Tim, me. It's just huge. It's huge,
Oh.
completely huge. That support. You are an answered prayer to us in our life. You've come
Oh.
into our lives as an answered prayer.
No one else would have us on the radio.
No one else can have us.
It's true. I've got you back. That's
Yeah,
what I
thank
love you.
And you've come in divine timing, complete divine timing. When I met you, I liked you straight away.
Oh, good.
Straight
That's
away.
good.
We met
Straight
Jan
away.
because she was coming into the shop and buying her crystals.
That's
And we
correct.
built up a little friendship with her.
We did. You're balanced. There's the scales. Okay, and that just to confirm that's your grandmother around you. There we are. As a child, there she is. There she is
Oh.
around you completely, utterly,
That's
totally.
beautiful.
All right. There's a couple more. Shakti is your soulmate, twin flame soulmate, love of your life.
He is indeed.
Okay, all right, and that's very abundant, and it's abundant in here today. High vibration. Okay, there's two more. It's very healing. You bring a lot of joy to people's lives, love and laughter. Very
You
healing.
sure do, Jan.
You're a blessing. You're
Oh.
a blessing to us, and we're so grateful to be here.
Yeah.
We truly are.
And
Oh,
Jan
thank
makes
you.
these lovely diaries
Thank you.
here, and we sell them at the Crystal Haven.
Another plug.
Yep, there
Plug,
we
plug,
go.
plug,
Jan
plug,
makes
plug.
those, and we sell her range of mandala diaries. Because let's face it, to all you young ones out there, when you get to our age, you're going to need to take a lot of notes to remember what's going on.
I tell you what, my mum's coming back to New Zealand on the 12th, and I'm going to have her on the show again. She's 85. She's been keeping a diary since 1984. So she's got this
Wow.
massive collection of diaries, and any time someone wants to remember something, can you remember what so-and-so did to me back in 1986?
Yeah.
She can go back to her diary.
Oh, how amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, so she still does it every day.
Well,
Writes a diary.
you'll also
Amazing.
have a celebration when she comes
Oh, we will
Big time.
indeed.
Nice.
It'll be
Well, hello to
amazing.
Jenny's mum.
Yeah. And hello to our
Hello to
people
my
on
mum.
Facebook Live
So
as well.
No, I think we need another song.
Uh-huh.
We're going to have Boston, More Than a Feeling, and after the song, I'm going to tell you why I've chosen that song, and then I will interview Jan to find out why the show is called the Joy Temple. Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness, I can't find that song. I got it ready, but I can't find it.
Okay,
Ah,
okay. No Boston.
pick another
There's
one.
no Boston More Than a Feeling in here. So, what's the next
no,
song?
there is. I'm
I
sorry,
got
I
it.
take it back, I take it back.
We got it.
We've got it.
We got this, Jan.
Oh, lucky,
Here we go.
lucky you're in charge, Scarlett.
Are we on?
Oh. So what's happening on Facebook, everybody? Hello to our viewers.
6 people.
Wow! Who have we got? Say hello. Tell us where you're from. I can't see see the comments, but Tim's in charge of the Facebook Live today, so he will be able to tell us who you are, where you're from. If you've got any questions for us, let us know. And we really appreciate that you have joined in live today, because this is a bit of a new thing to do. And I don't know, we might keep doing Facebook Lives on the radio.
Yeah, thank you for the support, Jacqueline. Lovely.
Oh, Jacqueline Jensen.
Yeah, and Andy, hello. Rona.
Hi, Andy.
Rona, lovely.
Rona, hi, Rona. Oh, I'll tell you who those three people are when we get back on air.
Okay, now, next up. Are you alright, Michelle?
Yes, so next up, we're going to, I just want to talk about why I played this song. Oh,
No, when it says mic, that's
Yeah.
when we're on air.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so if you, when we come back on, if you could just do a little bit about you're listening to radio,
yeah.
this is the Joy Temple Show.
You feel good?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, it's good. It's good. It's lovely.
Brilliant.
Great energy. Those cards, it's all true. It's all true, isn't it?
Oh, we've got Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy.
Who's Chrissy?
Morning all. The lives are great. Very fun.
Who's Chrissy? Do we know who Chrissy is?
Chrissy Riss.
No.
Kirsty.
Oh, Kirsty. My bad.
Kirsty.
Sorry,
Hi,
Kirsty.
So I'm hoping to have Kirsty on the show. Call me. Get your people to call me, Kirsty. I want you on in here. This is when we have our little downtime, because there's lots to do in the studio, lots of buttons to press, music to think about, things to
sound
think
good.
about.
Good.
So yeah, we just get to have a little bit of a breather now.
It's nice.
We got some nice music happening. And I want to show you my t-shirt, my Joy Temple t-shirt. I had this made in India.
Oh, wow.
I had my t-shirt made in India
love
last
that.
year.
Really?
And Shakti forgot to bring it back last year, so he brought it back to me this year. The Joy Temple. Pretty David Joseph Joy.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, lovely.
I'll tell everyone why I chose that song, and then I'm going to interview you.
Okay.
I'll sit quiet.
So get ready for your
Ask,
interview.
yeah, you can ask me anything, and let's we've got heaps of time, so you can have like half an hour interview and
Wow. Okay.
Alright. So when that goes to Mike.
when
It's
it's
when
I'll
you're
tell
on.
you. Yeah, I'll tell you because I can see what's happening here on the song.
Oh, I see.
I can kind of say, we're coming up close to the end of the song, so we'll come back on air. You can do We're with Hut
Okay.
Radio, and yeah, we can do a bit of like a interview like you did for me because we've still got an hour and a half. I'll roll
Yeah.
more for the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've got lots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about today, Angela?
I'm just going to give you a reading, aren't I, Scarlett?
Yeah, 10
I'll give you
o'clock.
10 o'clock.
You
10
just
o'clock.
keep it right.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
doing
checking the
news.
right. No, we're not doing the news. She's throwing the news out.
Yeah.
That went out the door. That went out the door completely. That went out the door completely. Happiness. That's what you are. That's what you give us.
Aw.
Happiness. 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 It's
Oh.
nothing. It's not very
All the
heavy.
tarot cards and oracle cards that Angela is using, people from Crystal Haven, Jackson Street, Tony.
I hope everyone can hear us because the like live streams are a little bit away from us, so we kind of got to yell.
Can you text and tell us if you can hear us?
Over to you. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hello, you're listening to the Hut Radio on the Joy Temple Show, and this is Scarlett Geeson. I'm doing a studio takeover. Jenny's right here with me. She's pressing all the buttons, all the important buttons, because I'll probably get that all stuffed up. Now, why I chose that song, More Than the Feeling, that's the very first song in my very first book, My Ghost at the Bottom of the World, The Journey Begins. And how my journey began was in 2017 at 2 a.m. I woke up to a ghost beside my bed. Someone who was very dear to me in life. And They exuded love. I wasn't haunted in a scary way. It was very loving. And they said to me, you must write your story. And I said, you've got to be kidding me, I'm not an author. So I ignored my ghost, and my ghost I've called MG for short in my book. So MG stands for my ghost. Anyway, this happened for 9 months. 2 a.m. in the morning, my ghost would be there saying, you must write your story. I said, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not writing a book. I haven't got time. All the excuses. Until one day, after about 9 months of this, I was very, very tired, didn't have much sleep. I stood at my living room window, and I live in Seatoun, and I look out across the water towards my hometown of Petone. I'm facing Petone bang on, standing at my living room window, and I said out loud to my ghost, because I wasn't sure if it was a true experience, if it was some sort of psychological construct my subconscious mind was making up, or it was real. I was a bit confused. So I just stood at my living room window one day in 2016 and said, if you are serious about me writing a book, give me a sign right now. Wow, couldn't believe what happened next. The most amazing rainbow appeared all over Petone, from one end of Petone to the other, on cue. It was a very low rainbow that spanned across the whole of Petone, and that rainbow was so unusual it ended up on the Stuff website,
Wow.
which is in my book. And so I said to my ghost, okay, I'll make you a promise. I will start writing my books in 2017. And the promise is a promise. So that's why I chose that song, because it was more than a feeling. I had to
Wow.
write these books.
That's amazing. And it's really amazing when you, so often we don't listen to that inspiration that comes to us, right? Like we get the messages or the ideas and the thoughts, and we often don't act on them, and it's amazing what
Well, I
happens
nearly
when you do.
didn't.
Yeah, and
I
how
nearly
many-
did. If that rainbow hadn't appeared, I don't know if I would have. I might have thought I was just going looping.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know. I thought I was, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my story of how I started this journey. So, Jan, your journey, I'd like to know
I'm
about.
about to get interviewed, everybody.
Now, your
Yeah.
journey, I'm asking the questions here, Jan.
Okay.
Why is this show called The Joy Temple?
Okay. So for me, joy is something that I have maintained throughout my life, and joy for me is something that I have maintained throughout challenging times in my life. And I have had a lot of really tough situations that I've been in that have tested me emotionally, physically, financially, the whole gamut. That's a strange word, isn't it? Gamut. So for me, I believe that we can live happily, joyfully, even when we have things happening in our life that may not be doing us any favours or causing us a great deal of stress and anxiety. So the Joy Temple, I decided I wanted to do something around joy, because I was doing mandala and like doing dot art mandala, which you show people, and
Beautiful diaries.
I wanted
mate.
to build on that more. I also do private kind of mentoring to help women, improve their lives and feel more success in their lives. And one day I was thinking, what do I call this thing that I want to embody and share with others? And I was sitting on my lounge one afternoon. In fact, the morning of that day, we have a beautiful Indian temple in our house because Shakti is Hindu, and he does lots of prayers there, and I often sit in front of the temple. And one day I just said to the universe, please give me some direction and a name for this journey I want to go on. And that afternoon I sat down on the couch and I was just minding my own business, and then I've had this overwhelming feeling of tiredness, and I thought I just have to shut my eyes. So I very slowly leaned to the left, had a very deep little sleep, get that bit of dribble happening, which is always nice when you have a good sleep. And I woke up in a flash, and it was like the Joy Temple.
Wow.
So the Joy Temple was the name that came to me.
So you've had a divine intervention.
I believe so,
I
yeah.
would say that would be a divine
Yeah.
intervention.
And then, you know, being able to come and do this radio show was one of those moments where I see like little clouds float by and there's little opportunities on them and you need to grab those little opportunities. And I saw an ad to become a radio presenter and I didn't realise anything about this station and I thought I want to do something different this year. So I reached out to the station, I came and met the studio manager and I pitched an idea to him saying I want to talk to people in the community about what we're doing, do something joyful, nothing controversial. There'll be no talking about the parking people. There'll be no talking about the paid parking, no talking about politics, nothing that is going to put a damper on it. Well, you can talk about, feel free to talk about the parking because this is your show,
No, I'm
not
not
my
allowed.
show.
Jane's already, I've been
You can talk
briefed.
about the parking. So I pitched the idea, and when I did my training, the guy said, "What are you going to call your show?" I'm like, "I don't know, maybe the Joy Temple." And he said, "Absolutely, the Joy Temple." So here we are.
Beautiful story, Jan.
Mm.
But Jan sort of told me a story off here, which I just thought was the most beautiful story about you were in hospital and you were there for 6 months rehabilitating.
No, not 6 months.
How long were you in hospital for?
Oh, so I was in hospital for about a week, but it took 6 months for me
to rehabilitate,
Yeah.
recover.
Yeah.
And then, if you've seen Jan on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, dancing.
Every day.
Every day, it's because after 6 months of rehabilitation, Jan is so happy to be in this world and she cannot stop dancing. I love
true.
that. I love that, Jan.
That's true. And you know, when you have something happen in your life that takes away your foundation, it really makes you question your purpose, question what life is doing. And I have had many moments in my life where that has happened. And you know, that hospital visit, you know, before I talk about the hospital, I was made redundant when I was in Melbourne from my job. And you know, to find yourself at 52, being made redundant, a single woman, without, you know, having come out of a marriage where you took away a lot of what they call sexually transmitted debt, you know, you
Yeah.
have all of that stuff that comes with leaving a marriage. So for me, I was made redundant. I was thinking, what am I going to do? I could not find work. Work was my rock. It didn't matter what else was happening. I could go to work every day and know that there was people I could be with, I could share things with and have that kind of safety net. So when that's taken away, what do? Where do you turn to? You have to kind of rely on yourself to ground yourself and keep going. And so when I had this emergency, so what happened was I had fluid around my heart and lung. Behind my lung, I was kind of rushed to the hospital. They did a surgery. I spent a week in the intensive care unit. And it was really awful, and for 6 months I couldn't work because it took a long time to recover. So I didn't work, and I had no physical help. So it's like your brain's like, what do I do now? All of these things that are normal for me are no longer there.
Yeah.
So what do I do? So I actually did what I called a spring love affair in September 2022, I think it was. And every day for the month I chose something to focus on around building back up my life. And I did this, what I call a life wheel, where I looked at areas of my life like my environment, my relationship, my work, my health, and I scored all of these things and I looked at the things that I needed to work on, and my health was number one. So until I got my health back, I couldn't do anything about where I was living.
Well,
or
if you
anything
don't
about
have your health, you have nothing.
That's right. So
Yeah.
so it was a bit of a
So
challenging
you've been on
time.
a big journey
Yeah.
in every aspect of your life, and now Jan is just full of joy. She's come
Yes.
out the other side, and she is just dancing.
Oh, 58 and fabulous.
Yeah. So Jan, what's your song?
Okay, so this-
Jan's chosen a song.
Yeah, so the song I've chosen today is Fatboy Slim, Praise You. And I love this song, and I think, you know, when I turned to my early 30s was when I really started to feel like I was getting into my groove of life. And I know other people who've come to this early 30s time in life. You're coming up to that, aren't you, Tim? Not yet.
No, he's 20.
Well, he's coming up to it in 10 years.
Yeah.
You've got to get to the 21st yet.
In
Hope
10
we're all
years.
invited to.
He'll be
Better
playing, in 10 years he'll be playing Praise You by Taylor.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the time in my life where I thought, okay, I'm starting to form my identity in regards to my style, my thinking, where I want my life to go, how I want to live with a purpose and intention. And this song came out, I'm not sure if it was 1997 or 98, but I just thought, I love this song. And I also chose this song to play when we moved from India here to New Zealand. And I did a little video before I left India, dancing to this song on this terrace in the home where we live in Bangalore, and then also dancing to this song down by the waterfront in Wellington.
Well, let's
And-
dance to it now on your radio
Oh.
show, shall we?
Okay, we shall. So this is Fatboy Slim, Praise You, and you're on Heart Radio. My name is Jenny. The studio has been taken over by Scarlett, Geeson,
That's why I keep
Angela, and
buzzing.
Tim,
Sorry
and
about
it's
that.
9:34 a.m. on this beautiful Saturday morning.
Come on, Jenny. Let's take it away.
Oh, you put my glasses on.
Good song, Jan.
I'm going to get up and dance.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you.
Am I?
I mean,
Should I?
yeah.
Should I? Should I? Should I?
Yes, you should.
But we're then so.
Oh, do I have to? That's better. That's much better.
Ooh.
Verna says, loving the glasses.
Gymnastics.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
Uncle Mitchell says, you rock, love.
Oh.
Okay, we're back running.
Back on Facebook. Back on Facebook.
We have lovely Mitchell who says, hey Auntie Di, you rock, love
Oh,
Uncle.
Hi, Mitchell.
M&A.
Okay, we're back on the mic, everyone.
Hello, you are listening to the Joy Temple on the Hut Radio. This is Scarlett, the Studio Takeover. I'm here with Jenny. It's normally her show, but today it's a studio takeover. So now we've just Jane's told us why this show's called the Joy Temple, and now I would like to interview Tim.
Oh.
Whoa.
And find out what your favourite crystal is, or do you want a minute?
No, I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim will need to come over onto the mic.
Timmy!
Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim.
Oh,
Now,
he's
Tim.
coming onto the, come on with this mic over here, Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Just a second while we get Tim set up, everybody.
Let's get Tim set up. Now, Tim. Oh, now, first of all, I would just like to say hello to... Oh, here we go. Here, I'm going to swap mics. Hold on a
No,
minute.
you stay there.
Oh, I stayed there. Oh, I stayed there.
You
Oh,
stand
he's-
up with that mic.
Okay. Luckily, Jane is here. It would be, we wouldn't know what mic we were on. You're on that mic, Tim. First of all, I'd like to thank the listeners of the Joy Temple show. We've had a lot of messages in. Andy, Jackie Jensen, and Mitch. Was it Mitch?
Yes.
Mitch. There's quite a few of you that are listening. Thank you so much for spending some time listening to the Joy Temple show. And I've got Tim here from the Crystal Haven. He's my work colleague. First of all, Tim, you've been at the Crystal Haven for a couple of months now. How's it going?
I am loving it. Loving it.
Are
very,
you?
very fun.
Yeah, I know it. You know what he told me? He said to me he's never laughed so much in your whole life. And Jess was reading the other day. Isn't that true?
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah,
Very, very
true.
true.
Tim actually finds me funny, but my own son's about the same age. He says I'm not funny. He says, no, I'm not funny. But Tim actually finds me funny. So that's actually quite nice when you find someone that
That's because you
funny.
are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very funny.
Tim finds me funny. Anyway, Tim, what is your favourite crystal?
At the moment, my favourite crystal must be opal. We are fortunate at Crystal Haven to have a few jewellery pieces as well as raw pieces of opal. Opal
Why
is...
opal?
Yeah, why opal? Opal's an amazing mineral, not crystal. Most of it is mined in Coober Pedy in Australia, but you also can find it in Ethiopia, America, and quite a few other locations.
Can I tell you something about opal?
Yes.
So my grandmother.
You go first, and then I'll tell you something
Oh, we're all
after
going
you.
to talk about
Yeah, you go
And
first.
we're not talking about the car, the opal. We're talking about the beautiful stone, the opal. So my grandmother went on a trip to Lightning Ridge, which is where they mine a lot of opals in Australia. And she bought the most divine opal ring. It was absolutely gorgeous. And she gifted that ring to me.
Yeah.
And I was so proud to have it, and I loved having it. And then we were living in Brisbane at the time, so I lived with her at the time. And I remember this is how you need to listen to your weird feelings, right?
Yes.
I was at work one day, and I saw these three men walk past, and I just had this strange feeling. And I don't know whether it was these people or not, but I had this very strange feeling. And a short time later, I got a phone call from my grandmother. So she was quite elderly at the time, and she said, we've just been robbed. And she said, I've come home and the house has been robbed. And I don't know, I just felt it was those guys.
Yes.
I can't explain it.
Yeah.
And they not only took my brand new Reeboks, like I had never owned a pair of Reeboks in my life, but I bought a pair of Reeboks, so they took that amongst a whole lot of other things, and the opal ring, and it was like heartbreaking.
Oh.
So that's my sad opal story.
I'll tell you my sad opal story. So, in this second book in my series, My Ghost at the Bottom of the World, The Journey Continues, my first love bought me an opal necklace. I've never told you this story, Tim. Bought me an opal necklace. Wow. And I had my first heartbreak, and I thought I was going to die. And so I'm here to tell you, I'm 60, I've had a lot of heartbreaks. You're not going to die. You're just not going to die. I'm still here. I'm still here. You're not going to die. So I had my first heartbreak, and I used to look at this opal necklace, and I just couldn't look at it anymore. So I ran down to Petone Wharf, and I chucked it off the end. You know what I regret to this day? I should have taken the opal out before I took the necklace off. I chucked it over. So my opal is at the bottom of the ocean by Petone Wharf.
Yes.
And I've never been given up opal since. So I'm into diamonds.
Oh my God,
Yeah. Yeah, so you girls, if your engagements don't work out, if you want to give the ring back, I think you should. just take the diamonds out first, okay? Yeah, so Tim, so now Tim is I have never met a young person at your age that is so into crystals. Like, you are so enthusiastic and knows the crystals. Like, when I joined the Crystal Haven, I didn't know what a fluorite was. I do now. Well, don't ask me what it means. I had to look it up in the Crystal Bible. But Tim knows everything, like a walking encyclopedia of a crystal Bible. So you're amazing, Tim. And you're an amazing work colleague.
Thank you.
You know. And I'll tell you what else, Tim. I arrive at work and Tim will say, "Have you eaten? I've got some food here if you'd like." And I said, "Oh my God, what young person thinks of you?" I mean, I've just spent an hour getting ready. I didn't have time to eat. And Tim looks after me and has a little bit of food there for me. So I'm what a lovely soul you are,
We have a
Tim.
lovely time in Crystal Head.
I want to know, where did the love of crystals come from? Like, we need to get to the deep, dark,
Yeah.
depths of this. Yeah, where did it
Yes,
come from,
yes.
right?
I don't know, quite a young age, there's times where in my life where crystals were definitely needed.
Through your own thinking or someone else's belief that you...
For
They
my
may
own
help you,
thinking.
yeah?
Yes, yes. Then there's always something to it with crystals, which definitely fascinates me. Yeah, just the variety and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're beautiful. Has anyone ever lost a crystal? I used to have this beautiful, my very first crystal.
Yeah.
I remember I had this beautiful crystal pendant, and hello Facebook over there. We need to pay attention.
Oh,
to
hi,
it.
Facebook.
I had a beautiful crystal necklace, and I was out at a party one day, and I just was standing there, and it dropped off.
Yeah. Do you know
Straight
what
into
that
the
means,
garden.
Jan?
It's done its work.
That's Jenny's over with you, or you may not have cleansed it. So did you know, like, crystals, they're hard-working gemstone, and they're picking up energies all the time, and they need to be cleansed like once a month on the full moon, or if you buy a piece of selenite and you put your crystals. I put all my crystal bracelets by selenite every night just to recharge, because when they get full of energy, you just lose them.
Wow.
Yes, so either it's Jenny had finished with you didn't need it anymore, or it needs to be recharged.
Yeah, well, I thought it was kind of strange because it did just drop straight down in front of me into like a garden bed, and it didn't matter how much I searched for it. Never, it just disappeared.
We hear stories like that at the Crystal Haven every day.
Wow.
yes.
We
That's
do.
amazing.
We do. Okay, Tim, have you got a song you'd like to play a song? And is there anyone you'd like to say hello to, Tim? Tim's mum, hi!
Hello, Louisa.
Louisa!
And I've just picked a couple of cards for Tim. Is that
Oh
all right?
yes, go for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I
go
don't know if
on
you
then.
need to see them or what's the
You
story.
get in there,
Get in
Angela.
there, Angela.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold
the
back.
microphone.
Okay. All right.
Come up near the
Oh, your
microphone.
song.
Oh,
Jan's
sorry.
got your song.
Here, just here. Come up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you got Tim's
Can
song?
you see them?
Yeah, she's
Can
got
you
it.
see them?
Okay.
This one. Oh, hello. Hi, Tim. For you, as you were speaking, I just picked some cards for Chariot, and you're in the driving seat. That's how I see you. You've come forward. You've come right into our lives, just charging through. All right, and it's victorious for all of us to have you. Well, to have you. You're such a lovely energy, and it was maybe a small offer you thought was coming through. Maybe a little small offer come to work in the shop, and you accepted it gratefully, graciously. Oh, but actually, it's 9 of Cups for us, and for you, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning with Scarlet, because she'll get us to the 10 of Cups.
Okay.
All right, and because he is Aquarius, you're Aquarius. Aquarius, there we are. And you're good with communication, technology. You're fantastic. Your
Do you
ideas.
see Tim's videos?
Oh wow, wow,
If you
Tim.
search the Crystal Haven Facebook page,
Yes.
or Instagram, or TikTok, you
Or
can
on
see the
YouTube.
wonderful videos Tim makes.
Yes, we get up to a lot of fun.
We do.
It's like your mind's going overtime because you can see the big picture. You've come in like this, absolutely stunning, charging through. One more, which was okay. Taurus, your feminine, masculine energies balanced. You have to work with the ladies. But you, but
me.
you're just so fantastic. It's wonderful to have you here. A lovely, gentle soul for a young guy.
Yeah.
Lovely,
Beautiful.
beautifully brought
And I
up.
must say, so how we met Tim was we all had our own relationship with Tim. Like you had a relationship
Yes.
because he would come and have tarot
Yes.
cards meetings with you.
Yeah.
He bought my book and he was a big fan of my story.
Yes.
And
Big fan.
and then we had this relationship, and then one day Tim said, "Oh, there's not any jobs going here, is there?" And I said, "Well, actually, there's an opening," and it was divine timing again.
Divine.
Divine timing.
Hang on.
Well, thank you,
Thank
Angela.
you. Sorry to
Now,
butt in.
Tim's song is called.
Tim has chosen a song called See the Light
Yes, see the light.
by Stephen Sanchez. Why do you love this song?
Why do you love this song, Tim?
Oh, it's just lovely vibes, lovely vibes.
Well, we can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is, Stephen Sanchez. This is Hut Radio. My name is Jenny. The studio's been taken over by Scarlett, Angela, and Tim. And we're going to play this beautiful song, See the Light.
You did really well, Tim.
Fantastic.
Sorry for that.
You did really well.
I just picked those cards. I just had to pick them while you were doing
Tim, you did really well.
Oh, bless you.
How's our live going, Tim?
Yeah, we've got 7 lovely people.
Oh, beautiful.
Seven.
Hello, good morning, everybody. I hope it's beautiful where you are. It's gorgeous here in Lower Hutt. And we're having a great time here in the
We
studio.
sure are, Jan. Got your coffee or have you finished
I
it?
finished my coffee. Gone. It's gone down the plug hole. Down the gurgler.
So after this, we'll have a, what will we do next? Now, we've got Guillermo del Toro's tarot cards here. I'd like to talk about Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
We'll do a little reading later.
Mm-hmm.
With Guillermo del Toro, we'll talk about that. So next, I will talk a little bit about, what will we talk about?
So Grace says hi and she misses you all.
Oh,
Nice.
I'd like to say hi to my bestie. She lives on Great Barrier Island, Jackie Jensen.
Aw.
Hi, bestie. Hi, bestie. She bought me this handbag. My bestie's very flash. She bought me this handbag to carry all my stuff around because all my other stuff. So all my other stuff, my other handbags. So I've got room to carry all my stuff around. And then I'll tell you what else she bought me. Back from Italy.
Hello.
She went to Italy. I've got this bag inside of the bag just in case I still need more stuff. You know, we need stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So there you go. My friend Jackie Jensen.
Jackie Jensen.
Thank you, babe. Yeah, we've been to the Great Barrier Island. I suggest to get there. It's the most beautiful place.
It's
Oh, wow.
Oh, she says love you, bestie.
Love you, bestie. What we got up to in the 80s. And this book here.
We'd love to know. We'd love to
It's
know.
all in the book, Angela. It's all in the book.
It's all in the book, Angela. It's all in the book.
Now, I need to go to the bathroom. So
Oh, yes.
I'm
Yeah.
going to, maybe we'll just play another song
Yeah.
after this.
Well, yeah,
Everybody,
yeah.
I need to go to the
Would you
bathroom.
like a reading after
I'll
this?
just pick a song unless you want
Well, I can take one.
Scarlett
got?
is probably fine just blabbering.
So this song is going to finish in a few seconds.
Okay, why don't you just
Yeah.
go on to Ghostbusters and then we'll go on to Del Toro. Okay? Then we'll go on to Del Toro's. Go to Ghostbusters. And we'll talk about Guillermo del Toro. Jane's gone. What can we do? Whoa! Woo!
Oh, she says keep your lips sealed.
Who said that?
Jacqueline. Grace thinks she needs to come on to the radio.
Hi, Grace.
If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Who you gonna call?
Got my friend's bags. Cool.
Oh no.
Here we go.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
If you're all alone, you come to the phone and call. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And you like to gas. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Don't get caught alone, no, no. When it comes through your door, unless you just want some more, I think you better call. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Think you better call? Who you gonna call?
So we're going to read now.
Yeah, you're gonna raise
And I'm
read
just
that.
going to read Cynthia.
I got it from it. Have a look. We're gonna. Jen's gonna do a little reading. So as we turn the head and watch the hotel room, right? And I'll start.
You want to do a little intro?
Yep. Hello, you are listening to the Hut Radio and the Joy Temple Show. Jenny is normally in charge of this show, but I'm Scarlett Gleason, and this is Studio Takeover. I'm taking over today. Now, Jan is going to do a little reading for you that went with that song, The Ghostbusters, because my book series has music all throughout my book series. I've got 4 books in my series so far, and if you search up Scarlett Geeson on YouTube, you will see all the playlists that goes with each one of my books. So that song there you're listening to is from the 4th book in my series, and why I wanted to play that is because Guillermo del Toro, the famous movie director, now these are his tarot cards he created right here, beautiful tarot cards. He had a paranormal experience staying at the Waitomo Hotel. Now, the first time I stayed at the Waitomo Hotel, I wasn't prepared for the paranormal activity. I just wanted a nice romantic weekend away with my boyfriend. Never got it. So Jan's just going to read a little bit from this book as we drove away from the Waitomo Hotel. We checked out early, by the way. And I went to it, and there's not allowed to mention any names.
No,
Say a name, just
Mr.
say
X,
boyfriend. Just
Mr.
say
X.
boyfriend or Mr. X. And as we drove away from the Waitomo Hotel, I think it was 1980, I can't remember, somewhere in the 80s, we said to each other, who are you going to call? And then we played that song, we sang that song. So anyway, Jan, here we go. So from the Ghostbusters, we sang. I turned my head to watch the hotel buildings, and just to the.
Okay. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you for letting me read something on my own show. I really appreciate that. So we've just heard Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters, and it relates to this chapter in the book My Ghost at the Bottom of the World by Scarlett Geeson. As we sang, I turned my head to watch the hotel buildings slowly disappear into the distance behind me. I made a silent promise to one day return to the hotel. Next time, I said to myself, I'll know what to expect and will fully embrace the experiences given to me. This time around, I simply wanted a romantic, peaceful few days away with my boyfriend, and had been unprepared for what he and I found in Waitomo. Next time would be different. Next time was different, but it would take me some decades before I returned to the Waitomo Hotel. On that second visit, I learned that famed director Guillermo del Toro had once stayed in the hotel and apparently spent a sleepless night there due to the relentless paranormal activity. I knew exactly how he felt. From all accounts, he incorporated his experiences at the Waitomo Hotel into his creative work, which reputably was the inspiration for his 2015 gothic romance/horror flick, Crimson Peak. I wonder if he stayed in the honeymoon suite.
There you go. Yeah, I would love to know what room Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, are
stayed
you
at
listening?
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro, are you out there? So I love your tarot card, so I feel connected with you because you had that paranormal experience at the hotel, and these are your beautiful, got red edging tarot cards. So I felt connected to Guillermo del Toro because of that.
Oh, so that's his own ones that he's
Yeah, that he
created.
created beautiful artwork, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork, beautiful
Yeah,
artwork.
gorgeous.
One day, I'm going to have Scarlett Geeson tarot cards. And I'm going to have a cookbook as well. No, because on the
Yes.
first book that's coming out next year, I introduced you guys to the Stokes Valley salad. Yeah, I've got the recipe in there.
What's a
Yeah.
Stokes Valley salad?
It's in the
Oh,
fifth book. You have to wait.
I've got to
It's
read
coming
the
out
book.
next year. I've got the fifth book. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, these are Guillermo del Toro's tarot cards, but Angela wants to use her own tarot cards to give me a live reading here today, because I have a question for Angela. I've been working on these books
Well,
8 years.
just before we do that,
Yes.
It's 10 o'clock. I think we're supposed to go to the news.
No, we chucked that away. Where is it?
Ah!
Where is it? Here we go. I chucked it away. Here it is. Oh, here was the news. Oh, the news. Yeah, the news. No, we screwed that up. News today. Very important news of the day. There it is. Right. We're having a live tarot card reading instead.
Okay, well, I'm going to hand it over to you two.
Thank you. So this is Angela. Angela, here's your microphone, Angela.
I'm coming.
Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There's Angela. Oh, sorry, love. Yeah.
That's right.
There we
Okay,
go.
we'll
There's
just-
Angela.
Let's just take a moment to get set up for Angela. She's got the microphone.
Now I have a
now.
question. So,
Yes, Scarlett.
okay. So, like I told you, I had some divine intervention while I have written my story.
Right.
And it's been an 8-year journey just to where I am up to where I am right now with I've got 4 books out, 5th one coming out next year, and then the last book will be out the year after, which will wrap up my series. And there'll be 6 books in my series. It's been an 8-year journey so far. What's going to happen, Angela? Just tell me like it is. Tell me like it is with this book series, because I don't believe that I had divine intervention for nothing, and I'm a self-published author. I've been trying to get publishing. I've sent submissions of for years trying to get a published done, and I've had more knockbacks than Colonel Sanders when he was trying to get KFC off the ground. I'm about the same age too. Yeah, so I've had more rejections than Colonel Sanders.
Right.
So tell me like it is.
Tell you
Angela.
like it is.
Go
Hi,
on.
Scarlett. Lovely. First time I met you, there we are. It's up in the air. First time I met you, and it's a volcano. I love you. I love you straight away, instantly. You've got a beautiful, loving heart, loving energy. As soon as you offered me the job, I said yes straight away. As soon as you met my mother, she loved you. You thought our family was beautiful. Shout out to my family in Auckland, in Wellington, in Fiji, all over New Zealand. Some friends and family in Australia, everywhere. Everywhere.
Angela-
Italy. I'm
Angela's Italian, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a lot in
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So-
There's a lot of the casinos in Lake Tahoe too. That's in the football.
Cut that out. Cut that out. All right. Okay. So I'll tell you. I'll just tell you how it is. Right. Since you want to know, here we go.
Go on. Tell me like it
I've
is. Just
used
tell
all
me
my
like it
facts.
is.
I'm going to tell you, Scarlett. Here we
Just
go.
tell me like it is.
Okay. The truth. You speak the truth in your books. You can't wait to get that out. You feel like a bit of a dinosaur at the moment. You've waited 8 years, 8 long years, to get your story out to the world. You've had to have strength like Joan of Arc. Okay? You've spoken to me, the oracle. You've communicated it through to the world. It's going to blow. Just have patience. At the moment you're zen. You're chilled out, quite relaxed. It's like another world when people start reading your book. You take ownership. You're the leader. Have courage. Don't give up. Have
I'm not
faith.
giving up.
Okay, be peaceful like St. Francis, because here it comes. It's fun. It's fun. I'm only up to book 1. But it's fun, and it's a lot of abundance coming through. Okay, you're protected spiritually. You're protected. It's very strong with you. It's high energy. Your book's healing. That's what I got straight away. Your book's healing.
I do get that feedback actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, it flows easily.
Yeah.
When your voice gets out to the world, it's freedom. Okay, and it's like the sun. You have some sort of, I have to tell you, it's shocking. You have some sort of breakthrough. Okay, with the book, you have some sort of breakthrough coming in. Someone reads it. Someone of high importance reads it. Okay? Someone. You get your book out there. Someone influential reads your book. Someone influential reads your book. It's like a miracle. It gets through. It gets out there. I'm talking about a director. I saw Steven Spielberg, but that was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We're not going there. We're not going
Guillermo.
there.
What about Guillermo?
Yeah,
del
he's
Toro?
pretty hot.
Yeah.
He's pretty
Yeah,
hot.
could it be Guillermo?
Could be him. It could be him, but I'm getting more of a Peter Jackson, that kind of thing. No, I haven't quite got it right yet, Peter. Taika Waititi.
Taika.
Come on, Taika. He'll love it.
Taika.
He'll love it.
Taika
will
Waititi.
love it. Taika will love it. And there's a lot of happiness. There all actually is 2. 2 will come right at you. 2 or 3. Yeah. Del Toro.
Del Toro.
Yeah, he'll see it. He'll see it.
see
We'll
it.
run with it.
Are
Yeah. Actually, it's quite a few coming through. As I say that, I've done lots of cards.
you ever wrong, Angela?
No, I'm never wrong. Okay, as I speak, I'm getting a bit hot now.
Tiger.
Flustered.
Anybody know what Tiger's up to these days?
Come on,
Angela
Tiger.
reckons he's going to read my book as
Yeah, he's going to run with it. There's something like that. I love it. Okay, Jupiter, it comes through quickly. It's communication. Look how that looks like you, Tim, on that card. Looks just like Timmy.
He's hot.
Okay,
Tim's
yeah.
hot.
He's hot. He's a hot potato. Okay, people are fired up to read it, fired up to talk about it, fired up to see it. All right, Mercury, it's gaining momentum as we speak. Okay, the sun, it's so hot. All right, we won't be able to even stop. Enjoy it while we can. At the moment, it's hidden from you. It's the moon. Or these are nice. These are by Paolo Barbarelli, who's an Italian author and painter. Capricorn, that's you, hard worker. You're in. Whew, I'm hot now. Okay, that's you, Cancer, too. It's very deep and emotional, what you've talked about. It's like you're at the bottom of the sea, but you're not scared. You're not scared of that.
I'm not scared.
No, you're not.
I'm not scared.
Neptune, there we are, the god of the sea.
Yep.
And Venus, that's how beautiful you are to us, to everyone. Got it? There's more. I can't stop.
Thank you, Angela.
I haven't finished.
Angela believes in me.
Yeah.
There you go.
You think it's a small offer?
Yeah.
You think it's the Knight of Cups? It's not, darling. It's the Ace of Cups. whoever comes through, it's the world, it's communication, it gets out there in the media, okay? And there's the sun. That's me on the horse. It's still hidden from you. There's the moon. You still can't quite see it. You're not quite sure what's going to happen, but it's going to be 9 and 10 of cups. They love it. Someone influential reads your book and loves it. Loves it. Okay, I still haven't finished. Sorry I'm boring you all. Here we go. Bit more, bit more. Okay. Whew. Well, it's the volcano. You know that. It's hot.
Wow.
Okay, it's hot. It's going to happen quickly. It's going to speed up. They're going to take off. Okay? Once you get your voice out to the world, and you have you finished that last book, Scarlett?
It's drafted.
Oh yeah,
I'm about a third of the way through.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
polishing it off.
Oh yeah,
the last book.
You're pretty polished. That's all I'll say. You feel a bit down on the dumps, a bit iced out of your own life. You're like the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You know, not quite sure what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Is that you, Del Toro?
Yeah.
Is that you, Peter
Oh
Jackson?
my gosh, is that a bull?
Yeah.
It's hanging on the bull.
Or is that you, Taika Waititi? Is that a horse?
Taika
Come on,
Waititi.
come through, boys. Come
Wow,
through.
that's a big claim.
Come through. I'm available.
This is a big claim Angela's just made on air today.
Yeah,
on
I
the
have.
Hut radio
I mean
station on
it.
the Joy Temple.
I mean, I'll drop everything. I'll be in your film.
Yeah.
It's going to be a film.
You can play my
I'll
mum.
be in your film. What
You
is
can
it?
play my mum.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Am I that
You can
attractive?
play- Oh yeah, she's got dark.
I
Everyone
better
in my family's all dark.
Oh,
but
well, I
you
better
can-
slow
yeah,
down.
You can play my mum.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, it's hidden from you at the moment, as you
Yeah.
know. Once it gets going, come on, Timmy. Come on, you're with us. It's a missing piece of the puzzle. You get the phone call, you get the email, whoever sees
If you
it.
want to call me,
Yes.
I work at the Crystal Haven.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Jackson Street, Victoria.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVere.
Yeah.
That's a missing piece of the puzzle. You can't quite nut it out yet. Not yet. Okay, oh well, I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. Okay, it's like magic. Okay,
Wow.
when that person reads it and sees it, they've been waiting for it. They've been waiting for the opportunity.
Wow.
You think it's small, it goes big. There, and I can confirm that through the new beginning of the Stargate.
Wow.
These are nice cards, aren't they, viewers?
Yeah. You can buy them at the Crystal Haven.
Yes, you can. It's electric. I
Wow.
picked them as you sat there. I just quietly picked these for you. Please take me with you. There's 2 people on that card. It's going to be red carpet. Tim, have you got your tuxedo? Come on, Janie. Get
These
your
are big
hand
claims.
up.
Now, these are big claims that
I'm never wrong.
the tarot card reader,
Okay.
the psychic medium from the Crystal Haven is making about my books.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be huge. Is the embassy free next Saturday?
I thought the Roxy would be quite
Roxy!
Because
That's
that's just in my area where I live.
That is
Love the
true.
Roxy.
Oh, that's right. Peter
Yeah.
Jackson.
You can come along, Jan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fran Wild, Peter Jackson, they live
Yeah.
there, don't they? Okay, there's a change in the wind. That's a Bahutakawa tree, represents Christmas time. There's an Egyptian face, like you feel like a mummy, like in the sarcophagus. You feel a bit wrapped up and not quite sure what's going to happen. There's a crow. Could be Russell Crowe. He might want to be in it. He'll be busting. He'll be busting. You know he will be.
Oh, Russell Crowe could play one of my boyfriends.
Sounds like you've had quite a few, Scarlett. You are highly attractive. I saw you first. Okay, this woman swept away. Is she in a corset? That'll be me. The woman swept away railway tracks. You're not going to be railroaded. You're heading to great heights. And that's the passion. Everyone will want you.
I do have the passion. I do have the passion behind my story. Once I started, after I got over the initial shock of being haunted in a loving way to write my story, I would sit at my kitchen bench writing, and I would write for 10 hours and it felt like 10 minutes.
Wow.
I had divine intervention. Honestly, something
Yes.
divine was going on.
It is.
Because I'm not even an author, but I am now.
You certainly
Yeah.
are.
So,
Scarlett Geeson, wow. Okay.
anyway, well, thank you so much for that
That's right.
amazing
Easy.
card reading.
It's easy for you.
There's some amazing claims you've made there on air on the Hut radio station today.
Yes, I have, and I stand by what I say. I'm always right. I can confirm. I'm plugging myself.
Oh,
now.
we'll just have to wait and see.
We will.
Well, in the
viewers.
meantime, I'd like to play a song to Guillermo del Toro, please.
What song
This
is that?
is your song from Scarlett Geeson. I would love you to read my books, Guillermo. We have a lot in common. Telephone line. I need my backup. I need my backup. I need my backup. We're gonna dance to this song, cute for you. Here we go.
You're on Heart Radio. My name's Jenny. We've just had a live tarot card reading in the studio. It's been fascinating, and I look forward to seeing all of this and having you back on the show with Taika Waititi when he makes this into a movie for you. This is ELO, telephone line.
Well, who am I singing this song for? I always thought it was Guillermo.
Get in there.
Are we allowed to turn it up?
Yeah.
Hey Scarlett, do you like swimming with dolphins? That was from.
Oh, is that from Jackie Jensen?
Yeah.
As long as I have my wetsuit on and my life jacket. Everything. Everything. Everything.
That was great, Angela.
Was it?
Yeah, good you.
Oh, thank you, darling. I was a bit nervous at first. I was a bit. I used to do it. Thank you, Paula. It's easy with you. You're very natural. I was scared first, but I was Paul as they were speaking.
Yeah, no, so natural. Good
Thank
job.
you, Paula.
No, you nailed it.
You're amazing.
You're amazing, Angela.
God, you're amazing.
Right, here we go. Right.
Here we go. Here we go. Do-a, do-de-do-a, do-a, do-a. 2 days, black nights, do-a, do-a. Looking to the sky, like it's ain't gonna see it through. And I wonder why the little things you find they coming true. Give me some time. I'm living in twilight. Oh, telephone line. Give me some time. I'm living in twilight.
I'm going to talk about a song. The phrase. What about the song here?
I might also do I might also do it with that. Yeah.
With a check?
How's it going on our Facebook Live? How's everyone?
6 people, woohoo.
Is everyone having a great day?
Rona said, what a great reading.
Yeah.
Let's say Rona. Let's Rona. Rona.
I might do the winner and also just give a little shout out to our
Yes, of course. Of course. I'll let you take over for 1 minute
on your own show.
Yeah.
So you can tell me I'm allowed to.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you when we go.
you listen to the Hut Radio on the Joy Temple show, and Jenny, who runs the show,
Do I?
well, normally I'm going to let her take over. You got 1 minute, Jen.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
want to say?
Right, I would like to just do a beautiful weather check because it's looking amazing outside there right now, and I think it's important that we know how fantastic it's going to be so we can get out and enjoy. We are heading for a top of 20 today, a low of 11. It's currently 16, and it's going to be gorgeous when we step out of the studio. And it's looking fine. Then showers developing late afternoon, possibly heavy, with northerlies developing this morning. So the wind will be coming, no doubt. And then tomorrow it looks like grey, heading for a top of 17 though, which is quite warm, and a low of 13. And there will be persistent rain in the evening with strong northwesterlies easing for a time in the afternoon and evening. Now I really would love to give a shout out to our beautiful sponsors who keep us on air. We're a gorgeous little community station right here in the centre of Lower Hutt. And we have the Kiwi Cafe, Cafe Soleil, Neko Neru Cafe and Cutler's Bar. They sponsor us and keep us going. And if anyone would love to sponsor the radio station or one of our shows that our live presenters do, please get in touch with myself or the station directly and have a chat to them about that. I think that was a minute.
Okay, cool. You did really well.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jenny, for the weather. Right, now we have got 40 minutes before the show ends, so let's get into it. My Ghost at the Bottom of the World book series, guaranteed to make you laugh. You can buy them at the Crystal Haven if you live locally, and that's in Petone on Jackson Street. Amazon.
Do you want to talk about the
ebooks.
parking?
I'm not allowed to talk about the parking. E-books and e-books or paperback on Amazon. And I'm just going to tell you a little story of this beginning when my journey began with the paranormal. So, I was a teenager and I had some paranormal activity happen in my bedroom one night. And it was very scary. I didn't quite know what to do about it. So I thought I'm going to go and talk to someone about this. And I chose the scariest person I knew, which was my best friend who lived next door's grandmother. So she was very scary because from a young age she would look at me and point her walking stick and say, "Scarlett, watch out for the spirits." And as a little kid, I used to get scared of that. And then she was always looking for something that the trolls had stolen. And then I thought, oh my God, she's bonkers. But as I get older now, I'm looking for the stuff the trolls have stolen. Well, anyway, I was as a little kid, I was very scared of this grandmother. So I had this experience, and I better go and talk to the scary grandmother about what happened. And I told her my experience I had, and these were her exact words that I had put in my book. Well, you better watch out for the man in the white coat. Like, who's the man in the white coat? Well, he's the man that comes around to your house. If you start talking about stories that you're talking about, puts you in a straitjacket and takes you to the institution, and from there you will never get out. I said, well, how do you know? And she said, because that's what happened to my friend. I said, oh, okay. So if I wasn't scared before I talked to the scary grandmother, I was definitely scared after, and I was freaking out. I was absolutely freaking out. So I said, well, look, I'm only 14. How do I cope with if this experience happens again? What do I do? Just tell me what to do, because the man in the white coat didn't sound like a lot of fun to me.
Doesn't sound like a doctor.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a lot of fun. So how do I get through this? And she said, well, you never ever give in to fear, and you've got to stay happy. I go, oh, okay, stay happy. She goes, well, what makes you happy? I said, singing and dancing makes me happy. She said, there's your answer. So, as I left the scary grandmother, back in my day, we had records. And we'd have a little mono stereo, and you played records. And so I played this song after talking to the scary grandmother, and I danced to it in my bedroom, and I immediately felt way better because I was really, really freaking out. So if any of you out there, if you've got something that's freaking you out, sing and dance to this song because it worked for me. I felt a lot better afterwards. Take it away, Jan. We want La Freak by Chic. And we want it loud. We want to do some dancing. Come on. Come on, Jan. Let's get this show on the road, Jan. Let's do some more dancing.
Hello. Ah, Vanessa's watching. Hello, Vanessa.
My Vanessa. Oh. Merch.
Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our work colleague. Hi, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa.
We miss you. How's it going?
Well, it's coming. Something's happening. Doesn't look very good, though, does it? Yeah, true.
Ready to dance yet, Jan?
No,
We're going to get the good bit going.
I can dance here on my seat. Where's my glasses?
And we'll let it tune up a little bit more, just a little bit. Here we go, the good bit's coming.
Wow.
Woo! Here we go.
Jacqueline asks, hey Tim, what is a Stokes Valley salad? Scarlett will be the one to have to answer that in her 5th book. Yeah.
Okay. Hello on the Hut Radio. We just got a live block on Facebook. I'm so sorry. But anyway, Joy Temple's show. Now we played that song to help anybody out there that's freaking out, if something's happening in your life and you're freaking out. I found that song worked for me. So that was my song to you if you're freaking out.
That's such a great song, and disco is the era where the music's at, I reckon. Still, I reckon.
Absolutely. Right, so why don't we move on to another song, something a little bit different from the book series. And now how I told you about the opal that I threw off the end of the Petone Wharf. Honestly, when you have that first heartbreak, oh gosh, it hurts. It really, really, really hurts. So I threw my opal off the end of the wharf, and then you've just got to find that song to empower you. I reckon this is the best breakup song ever. Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way. Take it away, Jan.
Okay.
Go your own way. If you've got a sore heart, play this song. It'll make you feel a lot better.
So I think Facebook has.
No, it's back on
Oh, we're
running.
back.
I just think it's not going to share it to other people other than who's already been on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's another
Yeah.
music.
We can play we can play it, but I think we're listening to some songs.
Yeah.
recorded,
It was
so
bit-
therefore they will.
It only happened when it got a bit higher. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Jan. Sorry to say
Don't
that.
worry.
Go your own way.
Jen, we've finally found someone that can outdance you.
What?
What's that?
From Jacqueline.
What'd she say?
Jen, someone who can finally outdance you.
No, I
Is
doubt
it
it.
possible?
I doubt it.
I
That's
don't
not
think
possible.
so. That's not possible.
That is not possible.
So somebody reached out to me on my Instagram the other day and said to me, so this is for people listening on our Facebook Live, that I should do like a rave and have people come along and maybe
Yeah.
make it like a bit of a fundraiser for my show or the studio or something
Oh,
like
cool.
radio.
Brilliant idea.
So,
I do love a rave.
probably at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a cup of tea.
Nice.
Yeah. We're all in bed by 8:30, so the rave will start at 10. So we can
Yeah.
get to bed at 8:30. We're not young like you.
You're just getting your outfit on.
Yeah.
The drug of choice will be coffee.
Yes, that's
Awesome.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That's fun.
And we're gonna have a rave party. So we will advertise that. I'll
We
definitely
need
be
to
there.
think, let's think about it to see how we can make that happen.
Yeah. We'll let you know. Stay tuned. Stay tuned at the Joy Temple radio show. She will let you know about the rave party.
We'll see what we can do, get something
Yeah.
happening there. Do you want to play another song now?
Yes, I do. For the everyone on Facebook, thank you so much for watching and participating in the show. And I hope Rona Crawford is watching, because Rona holds the world record for reading these books here the fastest.
Wow.
Rona Crawford read these 4 books in 3 days.
Oh my God.
Now that's good going. Yeah.
Wow.
4
Yeah.
books in 3 days.
Yes, she likes that she couldn't put them down.
Neither can I.
Yeah,
I could get
yeah.
my hands on them.
Yeah. Rona said she couldn't put my books down, so thank you, Rona.
Wow.
She's really amazing feedback I got from Rona. Right. Okay, our next song will be, shall we go, okay, let's do you want to do a song? And then I'll talk about it.
Let's just do, maybe we'll do Danger Zone. I know you weren't going to play that.
No, I wasn't going to do it.
Let's just play that as a fill-up.
Why don't we do Dreaming by Blondie?
Is it quick or? I don't want it to be too quick so I can young you.
Blondie's a long one, okay?
Okay.
Do Blondie.
I don't know.
Or, do you want to do the Marmalades and Pumpers California Dreaming?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
And I'll say that's a little teaser for the 5th book.
And I'll
Oh,
raise
is
down.
it?
Yeah, that's a
Let
little
me-
teaser
oh,
for the
yeah.
5th book.
Okay.
When I met your relations at Lake Tahoe.
Okay. We need to come back on air.
Hello, you're listening to the Hut Radio and the Joy Temple Show. Jenny is with me here. Over to you, Jess. She wants to say something. Do you want to say something? No, she doesn't want to say something.
No, you're in charge.
I'm in charge. Okay. Right, now I am going to play you a song. It's a little teaser from the 5th book,
When does the 5th book come out?
beginning of next year,
Okay.
and the launch will be at the Crystal Haven. Now that book is will be ready by about, I think we'll have the launch in March next year, 2025, and it'll be at the Crystal Haven. All is welcome. We have a little bit of a nibble and a little drinky poo and
Sounds good to
yeah,
me.
yeah. So it will be a fun day at the Crystal Haven in the evening. We'll let you know what date. Anyway, this is a teaser for my 5th book, California Dreaming, because in the 5th book I finally go to America. And I met some of Angela's Italian. I met some of Angela's relations at the casino in Lake Tahoe. I've never been to a casino before. I got in trouble because Bestie, who's listening, Bestie, we were there. Two New Zealand girls going to Lake Tahoe casino first time, putting money in the slot machines. Anyway, this lady came over and said, "Would you like to have a drink?" And we were on a budget, and we said, "Oh yes, how much is a gin and tonic?" And she said, "Oh, the drinks are free while you're gambling." Oh my God, we love this place. We love this place. So anyway, so Bestie and I were on the slot machines, and then Bestie's machine started going off. This is a true story. And it was going off. She won the major prize, right? The phone lights are flashing. So I did what you would do. Get your camera out. Start taking photos. Bestie's machine and everything. Wow. Angela, this big guy came over to me. This big guy came over to me and pulled my camera away from me. I said, "What did you do that for?" And he said, "No photos in the casino." I said, "Well, how would I know that? I'm from New Zealand. We don't have casinos in New Zealand." And then he pointed to this big sign, "No photos in the casino." So I had to eat humble pie. So I looked at his name tag and I tried to sweeten him up. And I said, "Oh, Antonio, is that Greek?" And he said, "No, that is Italian." And I said, "Okay, can I have my camera back?" "No." So anyway, there was a bit of commotion. There was a bit of commotion at the casino, Caesar's Palace in Lake Tahoe. I'm not going to tell you anymore. You're going to have to read the 5th book to see what happened. And Scarlett got her camera back intact, and that will be out next year. So in the meantime, we're going to play you a song called, what was the song we're going to play? What song?
California Dreaming.
Oh yeah, California Dreaming by the Mamas and Papas, because that trip, honestly, in 1987 with my bestie, was one of the best holidays I've ever had in my life, and you're all free, and you can use your credit.
Question.
And you can use your credit cards. Question.
Is Antonio still alive?
Probably, but he had a really, really good friend called Lorenzo. He had, the
lovely.
shiniest shoes I've ever seen in my life with the blackest slipback hair. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
So his mate Lorenzo, yeah, there was a bit of commotion there. And then I met Lorenzo. I was going to say, is that great? But I thought, oh no, that must be Italian as well.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
There we go. California Dreaming.
Okay, here it is. You're on Hut Radio. My name is Jenny. The studio has been taken over by Scarlett, Geeson, Angela, and Tim today, and we're having a fabulous time, and we hope you are enjoying the show. Oh, I've got 2 minutes.
Come on, minutes.
I don't think I can race to the toilet in 2 minutes.
You go.
Because you can do it.
Of course you can.
Will it flick straight back on? Oh.
We'll wait, and we'll do another song.
Okay, and we'll just go on to the song and I'll talk about it afterwards.
What about,
Angela's got her own real fancy personal.
oh, look at that.
Chris Random Cousins, Angela, the slacky comedian.
Oh my
I was
God.
going to say to you, it's lucky that, staff, because the last Godfather had been made for another 3 more years, so you could have been in it.
Yeah. I was going to say, oh, I just about had a trip out to the desert.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I just about had a trip out to the desert. Oh, how lovely. We don't have deserts in New Zealand.
I don't know.
The
No
last
one
film
would
had
know
been made
about
for Godfather, so you could have actually been in it.
Yeah.
I was
You
gonna
can
say
say it. You can add that in. You can add that in. Yeah.
Yeah, you say it again, you just say, oh look,
Angela wants to add in as an add-in.
you just say yes, that's good.
Yeah, just swing the microphone around so that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just so that's.
You can play Rapture. That's a long one.
Yeah.
And, yeah, after this, and then she'll just have a little intro, and then play Rapture and go toward it.
Okay, yeah. Let me find Rapture. Yeah, so if you don't have the microphone near you, people won't.
Oh, people can't hear
They
you.
won't hear you. So you need to have it a little bit closer.
Closer to you.
Yeah. You can bring your microphone down. You can move
Can
it.
you? Can you? Oh, that's
Pull it down. You can do whatever.
Oh,
There
lovely.
you
Oh, that's
go.
better. That's better.
I love those Godfather movies.
I was going to say, just when you said that, I thought, oh no, I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
think. You just say it again, you say, gosh, I was scared then. I'll say, well, Scarlett, you should be, because The Last Godfather wasn't made for another 3 more years. You could have been in it.
In the desert, you mean?
Yeah. And I'll say, yeah, I'll say no more.
Yeah, in the desert.
Yeah, I like it.
There was mention of a desert.
Yeah, well, because the thing, you wouldn't know, would you?
No,
New
from New
Zealand. How would you know? Scary stuff. Say that.
Okay, so you're going to talk. We're
Yeah.
going to play Rap Shark. Right. So we'll need to start wrapping up about 10 to 11.
Okay.
The other group will
Come on.
come in.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello, you are listening to the Hut Radio on the Joy Temple Radio Show. I was played that song for the 5th book of my series, My Ghost at the Bottom of the World by Scarlett Geeson. And Angela would like to add in what we were talking about when I had my trip to trip to Lake Tahoe, and I was at Caesar Palace Casino talking to these guys. One had the shiniest shoes, his name was Lorenzo, and then there was Antonio, so I was trying to get my camera back. All in 5th book, coming out next year. Angela, what did you want to add in about that story?
Were you scared? Were you a little bit scared there, Scarlett?
Well, I'm from New Zealand, no, I wasn't.
Well, you should be, because the last Godfather film wasn't made for another 3 more years, and you could have been in it.
You mean in the desert?
That's right. Shh. You better hush it up now.
Well,
Yes, you
Well, to
could.
be honest, there was mentions of a genus, and I said, oh, desert. I said, oh, how lovely. We don't have deserts in New Zealand. I'd love to see a desert. Anyway, there we go.
Thank you, Scarlett.
We're going to play another song now. We're going to wrap up, sorry. Another song. Here is Rapture by Blondie, and then I will tell you why we're playing this song after this song finishes. Not say anything too naughty. Is that okay? You were
That
pretty
was
good.
great.
That's fine. Okay,
Very
I'll
good.
raise it up. Again, oh, I'll move those glasses.
Good. It's gone fast, don't you think?
Told you
Very
to.
fast.
Told you to. It goes really fast. 'Cause it's really hard. Like I had all these songs here, and I haven't even got half
I
of
know.
them in.
And
Yeah.
when you think, because last time I had about 6 or 8 songs, and I only got about 3 done. You look good, sexy.
You look good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good on you.
How many people are watching?
No one on YouTube. In Facebook.
How many people are watching on Facebook?
4.
4. Oh, we're big time now.
Are we?
We've
Is
got
it
4
better than the
fans.
snake?
We've got 4. Hello to our 4 fans.
Is it better than the snake?
I'm so annoyed. The other one. The snake one didn't get as many views as the other video.
No, we've got 1,000 more
What?
views. Yeah.
Some people
Not
still
yet.
might see it.
So we've got 4 fans on Facebook.
Well,
Yay,
that's
it's
cool.
big time now,
It's
Angela.
Angela.
Yeah.
Big time now, Angela. It's
Yeah.
going large. It's going large.
Super positioning.
You're very easy, both of you. Very easy to work with. Very easy.
I got a good video if you were talking about this is it.
The desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought of it. I just thought, it's quite
I think I've told you that story before.
funny. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You would have been scared. You'd have been
I wasn't scared.
Oh, you didn't know what they were
I
capable
didn't
of.
know. I didn't know.
Well, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And when he said no cameras, you probably thought, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit of a weirdo. Yeah. You could have been in it, alright.
My sister messaged me and she was like, why are you on the radio?
Because you want to be?
We're talking about Scarlett's box.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
No, I'm gonna send her a
Just
photo.
say, in case you don't
Sorry.
notice, sister, I'm famous now.
Yeah.
Ines.
Now, when we play our next song,
Yes.
let's try and grab a photo of us all.
Cool,
Okay.
cool, cool.
Oh.
Sweet.
We'll just
Okay.
do it near the window there.
Well, the next song I was going to do one from my dad, Not 3 Times. Tony Orlando and Dawn.
How's the time?
Yep.
Can we get one more song after this, and I'll talk
Yeah,
very
yeah,
quickly
yeah.
about why I chose the song.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we need to start wrapping up.
Yeah, so I've given you a little story about this book. I've given you a little bit of the opal necklace. I've given you a story about the fourth book. So this song goes with the third book. I'll tell you a little story about the third book from this song.
Well, it goes fast, Jen. It goes so
does,
fast.
doesn't it?
You must find that. It just
Not
goes-
when I'm on my own.
Oh,
It's
really?
a bit different when you're on your own.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anytime you get lonely, Jan, call me.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Did you want to try this song faded out? It's a long one.
How many do I do?
Yeah, it goes on long. It goes on too long. I've
Right,
faded
what
out
are we-
now.
So what are we going to talk about now?
I'll leave it with me.
Okay.
What while we played that song?
Okay, you decided. So you'll see the light come on and then I'll fade it out.
Hello, you're with the Hut Radio and the Joy Temple Radio Show. I'm Scarlett Geeson, and this is Studio Takeover. Now, why I played that song was because it goes with my third book. Now, I've told you a story about my fourth book that Jan did a little story about the Waitomo Hotel. We've had a story from the second book, Throwing the Opal Necklace off Tony Wharf. We've had a story from the first book about the grandmother, scary grandmother, and that song goes with the story from the third book in my series, My Ghost at the Bottom of the World, My Secret Calling. And why that I played that song was I was dancing to that song with my bestie when I got invited to a party. And then I realised I couldn't go to the party because I had commitments. So I had a brainwave. I knew how I could go to the party, but I had to go and call my mum. So I got my mum to stand in for me, for my commitments, and to this very day, she swears I saved her life and my little sister's life by her standing in for me while I went to this party, because my mum lived in some state flats, Porirua, and she lived upstairs with my little sister, and on that Saturday night there was a tragedy that happened. It was very horrific. So horrific I don't want to say, but in the end the sky burnt the flats down, and my mum and my little sister would have been upstairs. And that's all in the third book in my series, My Ghost at the Bottom of the World, My Secret Calling.
Wow.
The state flats out in Porirua, what happened there. And my mum, the next day when I saw her, she was like, "Have you heard the news?" And I said, "No." I mean, at a party or not. So I haven't heard the news. Well, anyway, she just said, "Oh, you saved my life. If I hadn't have stood in for you, for your commitments, and my little sister, I
Wow.
saved a life." Anyway, so that's what that song reminds me of. You know how like a song always reminds you of something?
Yeah, yeah.
That was that song.
That's an amazing story.
Super.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need to follow your instinct, right? Follow your gut. And even though maybe you don't want to, there's a reason why. And I think I shared maybe this with both of you
I
ladies
love the
last
story,
time.
yeah.
About the video.
About the video.
Store, how I was at my mum's one night feeling sick and she wanted me to take this video back. That was in the day when we had DVD stores. They're gone
And you
now.
got a fine if you didn't get your video back
Yeah,
on
yeah,
time. So
yeah.
your mum would have been worried
She
about
was-
that fine.
She was so mad.
Yeah.
And she said, "Take it back." I said, "I can't, I feel sick." And I said, "I need to go home straight away." She was so mad at me. I went home and then she rang me. I said, "I'm feeling better now." She goes, "Well, I just want to let you know, I'm glad you didn't go to the store because I got down there, I was so mad, but the store had been like held up, that someone had come in and robbed the store. And I would have been right in there at that time." So it's like, sometimes you listen to those feelings. Like, it may not be a thought, it may be an upset tummy, it could be headache, anything that could kind of happen that makes you protected.
Yes, you do. You've got to listen to those gut
Yeah.
feelings.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we've got 10 more minutes left on the show. So my next song is I'm going to dedicate to my father.
Uh-huh.
So where I was brought up in Petone, we were so poor we could not afford alarm clocks. No? So my father would play a song to blast us all out of bed in the morning at 7 a.m. during the week. And this was one of his, and it's going to be high energy. We're all going to dance to it. You're all going to know. You're all going to know this song. This is just one of the songs. I mean, there was 5 days in the week. This is just one. so anyway.
Do you play the same song every day?
No, different song.
different
Tony Christie. He was a big. I can recite the whole album of Tony Christie. Elvis, you name it. What we had, Max Bygraves.
You have it.
Yeah. Andy Williams. Everything. So anyway, this song here, I dedicate to my father. It was one of hymns that would be high energy at 7 a.m. in the morning at my house. Knock 3 times in the ceiling if you want me.
I can't quite reach the ceiling.
Come on, guys, let's get here. We're all gonna go. Come on, get here. Come on, Tab.
Well, Tim, I've been dancing.
No, I need a photo of all you guys together.
We need a photo of you.
Yeah, I need to get a photo of all of us. Just a selfie. Let's get over near the window.
You don't even know me. Not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
That's
Oh, look at
Oh.
Come on,
Move in,
come in
move in.
the front. Oh, I don't have you.
Would you meet me in the hallway?
Here we go. Here we are.
What do we
Oh,
turn
no.
around?
Oh, it's it. Dance it.
You go there.
Squash it. Squash it. Squash it.
Beautiful. Let's come this way so we've got the Twitter Hut Radio. Gorgeous.
Lovely. Thank you, Cora.
Here we go.
Oh, what? We're dancing. Oh, look.
Come on, Jan.
Come on, Jan. Come on, Jan.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Means you meet me in the hallway. Twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Good stuff.
I'm sitting down there because I have to keep an eye on everything that's happening in the studio, especially these.
We got
this
someone.
light.
Oh, we got have to have someone in the control.
We're out of control.
Me, I love you. Oh, let's knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Angela, good song. Oh yeah, we'll make Sinatra my way.
You reckon?
Yeah, all right. Means you meet me in the hallway. No, I love your song.
Do you?
I love Angela's
What
song.
are you doing when we come back? We've got
We'll go play Angela's song.
I forgot about that.
one more song.
Yes,
I need to give a shout out to the people who's on my show next
yes,
week.
yes. Go for it. Hello, you're listening to the Hut radio station and Joy Temple. Now I'm going to pass her over to Jan because she's the only one in the control here. And she's got us all under control at Studio Takeover. I'm Scarlett Geeson. Here is Jenny.
Okay, now we are coming up to 10 o'clock. Not quite, but soon. It's been a lot of fun here this morning. And I want to let you know what's happening on the show next week because it's going to be a really fantastic show. And I would love for you to tune in because coming up on the Indian calendar of festivals is Diwali, the Festival of Lights, which is celebrated across India. India has 26 different states, so there's a lot of different cultures even within the one country. And I'm going to have some beautiful children and other people from the Indian community coming in next next week to talk about Diwali. The kids are going to be singing. They're going to be sharing some Diwali prayers. They will tell us how they celebrate Diwali in not only India but here in New Zealand. And for somebody who's ever been invited to a Diwali party, it's like, well, what do I wear? What do I take? So these are the questions that we'll be finding out next week when they come to the studio. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then on the week after, I have booked in to come to the studio a lovely young lady called Arvin, and she was the recent Girl Boss winner, and she's based here in Wellington, and she's going to come into the studio and talk to us. So that's what's coming up next week on the show, and I'll tell you more about that on my social media, The Joy Temple, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and my website, The Joy Temple. Easy to find, The Joy Temple, like it, yeah, The Joy Temple.
Yeah. Wow. I can't wait. I'll definitely be tuning in.
Thanks.
Now, we have got to play Angela's song now. I'm running up. We've got 5 more minutes left. So Angela, what's your song?
My song is
Frank
Frank Sinatra, My Way.
Well,
Beautiful song.
I have it here. Why do you want to play this song, Angela? What's
I just
special
love
about
the
it?
words.
Just love it?
Yeah. And he did live his life his way.
Yeah.
As we all should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Go forward.
Do you know that wasn't one of his favourite songs?
What was it? New York.
I can't remember.
New York, New York.
I can't remember what his favourite one, but it wasn't his favourite. It's one of mine.
Is it really? Yeah, me too.
Okay, so this is Frank Sinatra.
Thank you so much, Jen.
My way. Are you okay? Did you get some water? No, we don't want that.
Wait.
Right now?
I'm all good. I'm all good.
Okay.
I'm alive.
Thank God.
I'm alive.
Oh my god!
Tim.
Sorry.
Tim, here's a cheer.
I'm going to get out these bags.
Alright. Maybe I was covered in excitement.
Yeah, I think you will.
Do you want some water though?
Yes,
No, but
yes,
no, no,
yes.
no,
I've got some.
alright.
Yeah.
That's alright. I'm gonna
just
be
used
alright.
to
We've only got 4 more minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be
Okay,
alright.
so I'm going to start getting things organised because
Awesome.
Because everyone's gonna come
me
in
know
here.
how I can-
Yeah,
We're
they at once.
going to have people come in and they'll be wanting us to get out so they can do their show.
Thank you so much for having us. Wow. Super
So
wow.
much fun.
So much.
Pretty wild.
Yeah, it's wild. You're amazing.
It's time to start packing up now because the show's nearly over.
Well, that went fast, didn't it?
I mean, you can't
Time goes so fast.
everyone have fun.
It's super
Yeah,
fun.
it was so much
Jen,
fun. Thank you for having us. It goes fast.
It got unbelievable.
Now I will shut us down.
Good song to end.
Do you like it?
Best song to end.
Best song